Welcome back, guys. Tucker's here with another episode of the Final Fantasy V Career Day Randomizer. Now, after last episode's failed attempt at getting the crystal at the bottom of the sunken waltz tower, with the omniscient battle being nigh unbeatable with our current ability spread, we'll be taking on a few other ones. So we've got, in our key items, we've got the steamship key, which we've already done, that was back in World 1. The submarine key, which gives us access to a check that we can do in World 2, and a couple that we can do in this world. And we also have the trench page, which is also required for said check. So that'll be good. But here, we will be doing the check that the pyramid page relates to, which is to go into the totally not haunted pyramid, full of mummies and whatnot. Oh, hello, you're not too bad of an enemy. So I've reset up my party, gotten rid of the mages, back to having Dragoon and the Hunter. I would really like Cure 3 at some point, that would be absolutely lovely. But until then, what are you weak to? I think you're weak to ice. Let's go. I do notice that I have guard off, which is nice because that reduces defense as long as it hits, which does not guarantee. I forgot to check my money supply. That would be rather useful for guild toss. Oh well. Actually, I still had you with the heal rod, right? Yes. Cool. You can just spam heal with 3 heals. Jumping with you is not going to be very useful. Okay, so guard off. It's not actually super accurate, unfortunately. Let's see if arrows better damage. Meh, that's not very good damage. I just pummel you with alternate weapons that even nice when they're crit. This thing's probably going to have a fairly tanky HP pool. He is a little bit higher tier than what he should normally be. This guy should be in, I want to say World 2. Oh no, I think he's in World 1. That's black, so let's see what fire does to you. Please do more damage? Yeah, it's more damage. It's not amazing damage, but it'll do. Oh, good there with that crit. Nice. But he's just going to be pummeling with... yeah. Defend. He's just going to be pummeling with physical attacks. That's all this guy's going to be able to do. Let's see if ice does more damage, just in case he is weak to ice. Jeez, man, when you don't crit, you do not do much damage. No, you might stick with ice. Just because it uses less MP, and because Faris is a blue mage, it can't actually equip the golden hairpin, which is a bit annoying. Alright, cool, he's dead. Yeah, he can only attack physically, so he's not too much of a threat. More level ups for the party, that is good. Observe is not going to be very useful. More pinwheels. Apparently we only have 3 party members. Oh, that's right, yes, for this section you are supposed to do this dungeon with only 3 party members. Because our princess is, I was going to say, she is in another castle, I guess, but she's there of choice. So normally, in this section here, this entire dungeon, when you enter certain areas, you get traps open and snakes or mummies come out, but for whatever reason, they... oh, hey, chicken knife. For whatever reason, they just don't spawn. I don't quite know why. It's not because I have no encounters. They will still spawn if you have encounters on, which means that for some things... it is a little bit broken. So each of these sarcophagi are supposed to have an ambush encounter of mummies. But yeah, they don't spawn, so they don't do anything. And I definitely still have no encounters on. Okay, I don't actually, yeah. Over there yet. Alright, run, get the treasure. which is a monster in a box, guaranteed spawn, and we get... Archaeosaur. I think you're fairly tough. I also think you're a zombie. So... let's see what you're like. Whether you like being hit with the heal rod. Nope, you do not. Excellent. 3 decent damage with the white mage. So, I do have Giltos equipped to Gallop. So if I do encounter a boss or something like that that's particularly defensive, I just have to remember how much money I have. Because that one drains your money when you use it, so it's really good if you've got a ton of money saved up. But if you're not careful, you can burn through your cash stack and be suddenly out of money when you come to go shopping. Strength suit. Okay, that's a pretty decent piece of armor there. Okay, so we're going through the dungeon. Right, so this area above has a bunch. So it's supposed to have some snakes coming out of the wall there. Okay, now, area above is supposed to have, oh! You're not supposed to be here. I guess this monster in the box is counted as... I swear you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in under, Bowl Castle. Whoopsies. I forgot that. Wasn't paying attention. Or maybe this one is supposed to be the statues, but I didn't think they were native to this dungeon. Oh, what? Oh, you just defend. Oh my gosh, you hit the one person who can't heal. Great. Lovely. Just don't break anyone else and I will be okay. That's really super annoying. And this is where you break out the Giltos. And insta-kill. The other good thing with the Giltos is when you get enemy groups that are really super annoying. Alright, is that a decent spear for you? Nope, it's all the way down below. Alright. So please have one last soft. Okay, lovely. That's not so good. Well, I'm launched from the box, and that releases the snakes as well. Now these are supposed to be in this dungeon, I know. Cursed ones. Actually, you go heal. Archer. And then everyone goes back to attacking. I wonder if I should switch out Faris from being a blue mage. Blue mage isn't super offensive. I do have some nice spells. And, but I don't really need the blue mage being in the party permanently because thanks to the randomizer, you get auto learning for everyone, which is nice. So, my switching back. Their regular melee stats aren't amazing. So just in the regular fights, they're not going to be super duper duper good. This thing is almost dead. Should be just one more hit. And one of you guys wants to attack? Yes. Okay, took 2 hits. Alright, gills. Quick bows, more mithril daggers, and... Elder Branch. Okay, good. That equals an entire extra dungeon that we can do. So we can do the Forest of Moor that is in World 2. You need... Okay, so we can... But that's the one that we can't get to yet. So the Forest of Moor, yeah. That one requires the Elder Branch to access, and I believe you also need the bracelet to complete the dungeon, which we already have, which is good. Right, so we want to stop the sands to get past. Oops, it's the second one. And it prompts us all the way down here, and we get put down, but that's fine. Oh, awesome! Freelancer job class, brilliant! that's going to be good for bosses. So the freelancer one, that's why I've been having different people on certain jobs. Speaking of jobs, you need to be a thief. Do I want more guild tosses? Probably not. Oh, try number 5. Yes, I'll take that. I actually do not want the chicken knife. Rising Sun, I can put you in the back row. And I want the Thief's Glove. So the reason why I don't actually want the chicken knife, despite it having super good stats, is that every now and again it will force the user to run in battle. Oh, holy, nice! Our white mage has got a buff. Mimic Crystal, good grief, this dungeon's got the excellent stuff. Okay, that's a good weapon, but I don't care. ×2 apparently. Okay, so our white mage can now dish out the hurt, and we have the mime job class, which is almost as good as a fully mastered freelancer, in that it also duplicates stat buffs, but it doesn't, unlike the freelancer, which can automatically equip ribbons, the mime does require you to use up one of your equipment slots, ability slots, to be able to use that. So there is a little bit of a trade-off there. Okay, so I can't go down that way. I guess I have to go up here. That's right, I have to go up here and then fall down a hole, which is not going to be terribly difficult. The P, that's not very interesting. I swear I've gotten a few of those of I wasn't actually intending to do that, but I do need to go down here at some point. Okay, diamond armor, that really wasn't worth it too much. That's fine. It's fine, I can just go on. So some of these tiles are permanent and do not budge. No, the sheet. Oh wow, that is really trash. Alright, so which is the permanent one? Okay, that's the permanent one. Potion. Okay, that's kind of crap. Oh law. Boring. That was not worth it for that hard treasure chest. Okay, so back here. Don't hold up on the D-pad. Healing stuff. Okay, we've got a backup and another wind sphere. Okay, so this is the route that we can't actually go up, so we'll have to make our way back up here. Okay, cross, which is the, okay, I gotta wait for this one. Yeah, that pit there in the north is there just so that I just can't hold up to get across. You have to pay attention. 20k gil is nice, and Night Crystal. Okay, wow, that's 3 job classes that we found in here. That's a pretty good loot haul. The Knight is also a pretty decent job class. Okay, and now we have the what might be a tablet. It's supposed to be a tablet. Apparently, it's a leather shield. Okay, not worth it. But the rest of the loot in this dungeon has been. Oh, hello. Your music is busted for some reason. You are supposed to have music. Alright, let's see what you guys have got for steals. Apparently nothing. This is really creepy not having any music. I don't know why the music is busted here. It's only supposed to get busted in certain... if you have the music rando on. So... and there shouldn't be music attached to this particular boss fight either. So, I don't know what's happening. Hang on, do I have, haste 2? Even better. Yeah, you've got the bow, you can attach the sergeant. So, this fight, if you defeat all of the wolves, it'll trigger the sergeant to phase shift, and he becomes significantly more ouchy. However, if you can kill him before you kill all the wolves, and he won't phase shift, and he's limited to very weak attacks. And that might be something worthwhile remembering if you're fighting him in a late game positioning, because if he's in the late game one, he can be brutal. He will attack frequently with really high damage attacks, but he can't do that in this form. So we'll just take advantage of that and kill him in the back row. Oh, wall ring. Okay, that's not very useful. And I completely forgot that I can also do this. But I will get rid of all but one of the wolves. See, how good is that? Ooh, a nice 3k damage. Nice, I'll take that. Unfortunately, by having the wolves in front still alive, it does mean that aside from the characters that have ranged attacks, such as Faris and Galuf with his lovely, lovely bow, or with magic, they'll take less physical damage. But only one person is actually hitting them with melee, close range melee, so that's not going to be an issue. That one wasn't as much a powerful holding. Alright, so now everyone gets to attack the sergeant. And he does have a lot of HP. His HP total is for this phase and for the next phase. So it just kind of carries over. But it is definitely worthwhile killing him in this much weakened state. And when you beat him, the wolves just run away. They'll take a turn to run off, so they're not that much of a threat. But yeah, he'll have a lot of HP. But I'm hasted, so it's just going to be a case of attack, attack, attack. And okay, he's dead. So don't need to pelt the wolf with a holy. And see, yeah, wolf just escapes. So don't get much gil, half decent XP. Because we didn't actually defeat the boss, per se. But significantly easier than actually beating the boss. And now we've got the music again. Alright, so we get the shrine page out of the temple. Fair enough. We will be doing a little bit of a detour into the temple again, because there were a few treasure chests at the beginning that we did not get. Because we went straight through that door there. So up here. Okay, so got to get the right pathway, or you can just brute force it and walk off the spikes. Either one works. Bit easier to brute force when you don't have to worry about encounters. Black suit, that's not a bad piece of kit. Yep, supposed to have snakes to the face there, but we don't have any snakes, which is nice. You can still encounter the snakes in random encounters in this area, and almost everything, or I think everything in this dungeon is undead. So you just have to bear in mind that you gotta face a lot of undeads. And turtle shell. Okay. So we'll just use our quick and easy cheaty warp out, because we do not have the exit spell. Back to World 3. So that shrine page means that we can do, where is it? This dungeon. Now we'll just, everyone looking pretty healthy there? Yes, they are. Save there. And we can make its way through the shrine. Face the Guardians, or whatever is impersonating the Guardians. Hello, we've got, Califisteria. She is one of the bosses from the final dungeon, so she'll be a smidge easier than what she should be, although her drain still hits fairly hard. Alright, back to heals for our blue-clad white mage, and the usual strat of just pummel. She didn't have anything worth stealing, because she just wants to target Galuf. She might be one of those bosses that targets male characters. Okay, good thing I didn't holy her, because I didn't actually pay attention that she had reflect on her. Yes. Okay, good. Get person. Nice. Probably need to remember that I can haste everyone now. And now means everything will go nice and... Okay. Maybe she wants to use some magic on us. Which means I shouldn't use AoE heals because then she'll get a bit of healing. But fortunately it wouldn't be that much of a heal. Don't need to haste again, and I've stolen off her socials. But okay, so that weapon that Faris has is not very good. I will need to readjust that. Boo. Yes. I don't think... Yeah, okay, so that's what she was doing. She was regaining it herself. She might use Cure on herself as well. I'm not sure that, you know what she tried to do there? Yeah, I'm not sure that... Oh, he's dead anyway. That, the heal stuff will reflect. Oh, come on. Fight again. Ah, I missed again. That's fine, he wasn't doing that much damage anyways. Do I want to put haste up on buffs? Don't need to, I don't think. I'll aim so that I will guarantee the hit. Doesn't do quite as much damage. Someone's dead. Yep. Alright. She's actually proving a little bit more troublesome than I was half expecting. So I'll probably be heading back out. Okay, so you can still crit with it. And she's dead. Crits are lovely with that Yoichi's bow. Yeah, she can be very troublesome if you get her early on with her magic attacks. They hit hard. Nice XP, really good AP, and level ups around. Guardian knife, cool. And oops, no, that items. I need to remember to stock up on my tents and cabins next time that I go shopping. Save. Not that I would need to, as no encounters makes it a little bit easier. I probably won't be turning the encounters back on at least anytime soon. I'm well and truly leveled up enough that I don't need the encounters. Ooh, nice chunk of gil. Excellent. Actually, what is my gil supply? It's only at 50k. Okay, I do have to be a little bit conservative with my gil tosses. I will keep them for obnoxious bosses, such as that armor group. Okay, so this dungeon's gimmick is you're going through a bunch of air ducts, and you gotta flip switches to get to the right areas. More money, I'll take it. Feed the gil toss. So yeah, if you know the route, it's really quick to go through. I don't actually know the route, so I'll just be doing flip switch, hope that I go somewhere new and interesting. Apparently, my route is getting all the treasures. Actually, before I forget, equip something better than the Rising Sun. Yeah, so normally you can't get Chicken Knife and Brave Sword, it's one or the other, and normally powering those two up is mutually exclusive. So Brave Sword starts off with super duper good strength and decreases every time you flee, whereas the Chicken Knife starts off with bugger all strength and increases every time you flee. So ultimately, the Chicken Knife is easier. Interesting. Easier to keep as a higher power, but because you cannot gain points back on the Brave Sword, but you can't lose points on the Chicken Knife. So it's whether you want a sword or a knife. But in this rando, they're set to their max abilities and they will always hit hard, so excellent. Actually, come to think of it, I probably didn't want the Assassin's Knife for the pyramid Okay, cool. He's just gone and cloned himself, so he's going to have a few attacks that miss. Supposed to miss. Okay, maybe it just boosts his evasion massively. Moon slash, okay, good. I was slightly worried that might have done a lot of damage, but nope. So this is boss music playing. So this guy's kind of like a pseudo-boss. A bit like Shenmue. Shenmue is in this game. I will look at the box that contains Shenmue. We will see whether he is beatable. Because the last seed that I did to completion, Shenmue I would classify as no bloody way am I beating that bastard. He starts off, he ambushed me with Mega Flare for nigh on max damage. So yeah, that didn't go well. And that's with a really nicely geared party. So hopefully the Shenmue in this seed is a little bit nicer. But we'll see when we get up to him. First things first, deal with this invisible pest. Ha, I can dodge too. At least the aim ability guarantees hits. And sort of negates his evasion buffs. He can hit very hard. Alright, heal up that archer there. Yep, still missing. Shame. He has quite a lot of HP. I honestly don't really remember this, I guess this is the end. That is the end. That's not him, doing a nasty, attack. Okay, so we get the ice brand from his defeat, and oh hello, a tablet. Excellent! Oh poo, I did not want to do that. We technically don't need to complete this dungeon. So we have tablets 1, 2, 3, and that's number 4. So that means that we'll be able to take on the final dungeon and get all the way through. But seeing as I'm in this dungeon already, I'm going to... might as well clear it out. What have we got in here? Treasure, excellent. White Wind, oh nice! Alright, Blue Mage is actually pretty viable. Monster in the box. So we've got good healing. For a moment, I was like, holy crap, that's a bloody Omega. No, it's not an Omega. I can fight Omega if I want. Do I want to? Well, maybe. So yeah, the super bosses like Shenmue and Omega have altered weaknesses and movesets. So they might be worse or they might be better. They're probably worse. Master Ball? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. It is still fairly ouchy. And the usual, just pummel. Okay, he's got way less HP than that ninja had. Job level, agility up, nice. Oh wow, he gave a dagger. We hadn't gotten a dagger. And we get a dancing dagger out of him. Okay. Then we've got treasure. More gil. I'll take it. Seeing as I'm avoiding the fights now, I'll take that gil. And continue up here. Oops. Well, I guess not quite continuing up there. Not paying attention to where I'm putting my feet and falling in the pitfall. So yeah, normally you would not get any sort of warning that there is a pitfall. Your character would just fall. But that is such a troll. Oh. But you have the automatic ability in this one, which is the avoid traps. And these ones are protected by pitfalls, I remember. Carbuncle, okay. Not ever going to use that. Dark suit, okay. Can I go this way? Wait. Nope, this is a pitfall. And do we... okay, it's literally just where you go if you fall down the pitfalls. Alright, easy. And up here. I thought there might be a treasure down there. Save, because, you know, in the games, if there's a save point, there's a boss. And there's going to be treasures on the sides. Diamond armor, yep, that's fine. And control ability. That'll not be used ever, I don't think. Alright, let's see what our tablet has. Oh, we fought this boss earlier. Oh, Carry Claw. That's an early game boss. Thor's Hammer, okay. Fight you. So the healing staff does the same amount of heals as Cure 2. So if I'm doing single target, I might as well use the staff. And didn't get haste. So this seems a fairly early boss, so it's not going to have anything super scary. But a Screwtail, which puts us on critical, is kind of a little bit more problematic. Actually, I'll do just do AoE heal. I would really like Cure 3 though before the final boss. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a treasure chest there. That would be lovely. But until then, just pummel. And actually, I should switch Gullif to being a knight, so you can level up knight and get some knight's abilities. Oh, and there you go. The Assassin's Dagger procced, and apparently that boss is not immune to insta-death. Well, that made things a bit faster. Oh, and a Thunder Spell. And we get a double lance. Okay. And we get Teleport out. Okay, that... Yes, that opens up Fork Tower as well. And we get Teleport out. So Fork Tower is another boss that does dungeon that has some prerequisites in it. Before I forget, I will make... Wow, that's a bold colour choice for their knight. I'll put you as a knight. Back to Giltos. And yep, all that looks pretty good. So aside from not having Cure 3, I should have a pretty decent setup to be able to take on the final boss. So the next episode I'll be heading out into the final dungeon, maybe taking down the final boss. We shall see. Really hoping, fingers crossed, that Cure 3 is in one of the treasure chests there. If not, then I'll progress as far as I can, because conveniently, if you get to the final save point in the game, it also activates another warp point, so you can quickly get back to there without having to hike through the entire final dungeon again. But until next time, this is Time This Out, and have a good day, guys. Bye.